Hello, guys. What's up? So, this time, lights all kind of dim. But this time, I'm gonna try to actually say shit of importance to, tell you a little bit about me. So I've done that the past few times, alright? So, I don't really know what's wrong with me, because I've been diagnosed with plenty of shit. I'm pretty sure that anyone with anxiety disorder, any kind of problem like that, has been diagnosed with plenty of different shit. Because there's no one real diagnosis to sum it up, especially based on the fucking tests that they have now. If you don't take a test, Yeah. If you don't take a test, like a physical test, how are you gonna know if it's a biological problem or what? If it's like a biological problem, maybe, I don't know. Partially, anyway. I'm fucked up head. Yeah, it's fucked up. Really fucked up. But what I do know is that I will take a test. At some point, when I do that, I will absolutely let you know. I don't know. Tell you some of the things I've been diagnosed with in the past, right? One by a neurofeedback person. If you're not sure if you're familiar with the program, alright. I'm gonna actually talk about neurofeedback really quick before I even do anything else. It's this weird program of therapy. It's supposed to help your brain to fix itself and shit. But they put a fucking cap on your head, okay? With this gel. It's supposed to be conductive, the gel, it helps. And the cap is placed on your head, connected to a computer to monitor your brain and all the shit that's going on in it. And they make you watch something for 45 minutes or an hour. And that's it. They do stuff on the computer screen or something to try to change the way your brain works. I don't even fucking know why I did it or what it even is really. But I did that for a year and a half probably with this first person, probably at 50. No, probably, yeah, no, probably more than 50 visits, at least once a week. I would go up there or down there to Ventura. I live in Santa Maria, California, to do that. And, it just made me tired afterwards every time. How do you feel after it? And it's tired. That's all it did. It made me tired. Didn't really improve or degrade my mental state. Just a waste of time for me personally. I mean, maybe it's helpful to some people. You gotta incorporate meditation and shit. I'm not up to that yet. But, I don't know. After I saw this person, when it wasn't working, I was just still getting tired of fuck this. So I got the opportunity to try out a different person. And I did that for just a few months, probably 3 months or something. But I had a lot of sessions over a short amount of time. 2 weeks I had probably 15 sessions. And after that, I only had a few. But, the same exact fucking thing happened, except that guy let me watch Netflix, and of course, I fucking watched Breaking Bad. So it was less painful to sit there for 45 minutes. That was cool, but that doesn't make sense, does it, really? Putting a cap on your head and watching Breaking Bad for 45 minutes is supposed to improve your depression. That doesn't make sense to me. But I tried it. That's the best thing you can say, that you tried something, and it doesn't work. So you can fucking throw it away. And say, I'm never doing that bullshit again. That's it. It should always be. Try something. Any kind of therapy. If it doesn't work for you, try another form. You gotta keep pushing yourself to try new shit to get better, because otherwise you're gonna get worse if you don't try to get better. And look at me. Fuck. You can see. Over the past 2 years got really bad because I'm 18 right now. And so it's like, kind of like that. You know, I'm right on the borderline between, you know, fucking adolescent and adult. And I'm right there in that stage of life, that small stage where I'm totally mentally aware of everything going on in the world, really. Obviously not, but I mean, you know, the big news, fucking stories, all fucking bullshit. I'm aware of things. I have the awareness level of an adult. I don't have the fully developed brain of an adult, I guess. They say your brain stops developing at age 25, so either it's gonna get worse after this, or fuck, maybe it'll level out at 25 and I'll be solid. I don't know. I gotta keep pushing through, just because I have a fucking family. And, you know, they gave me money, and food and protection, a lot of fucking money. You know, they're wealthy, middle class family. And I'm like, I feel guilty about all the money that they give me, but take it anyway, because, yeah, piece of shit. But, I mean, I know you would probably take it too, right? Because I mean, if you're like me, you just take it. And so, I do. I feel like an asshole. But, got way off track. Let's go back to, the first person the neurofeedback diagnosed me with. I was going to talk about the diagnoses, so she said ADD, you know, I have ADD. In addition to obsessive compulsive disorder, she never really officially diagnosed me with that, but that's what I went in telling her that I had. That was my problem. That and depression. That's what I told them, and they said that they think I might have ADD as well, because the brain, the cap does some kind of fucking, like, map of your brain on the computer. So I have ADD, and, you know, I mean, I probably fucking do, because I can't focus on anything. It's probably part of it. But I never saw a real doctor who could prescribe medicine. See, they were therapists, they couldn't prescribe medicine to me. So I never talked to a doctor who prescribed medicine about that issue, that possible ADD out, so I had no fucking clue. Then, moved on to the second guy. He didn't give me any diagnosis, you know, I just told him how I felt. He was like, okay, there's a problem, we need to fix that. And we tried that, and it didn't work, and then he was like, it came to a point where we saw it wasn't working. He even saw it. He's like, I'm going to recommend you to a therapist. You can try to do that. I agreed. Told him I wanted to take some medication to try to fucking deal with it, as well as this, but as well as getting neurofeedback. Taking both at the same time was the initial idea, but I ended up just seeing the psychiatrist because of fuck the neurofeedback. No. Yeah, tired every day. That's it. Tired, no energy. That's what it made me feel. Fuck that. And the next day, it felt like normal again. Normal being abnormal, I guess, in the situation. And you get fucking anxiety all the time. But, but after him, I saw the psychiatrist that he had recommended. And he, you know, just told him anxiety and depression, and yeah, and the only official, like, diagnosis he really gave me was generalized anxiety disorder, I think. You know, just a general thing that they have when you've got anxiety, but there's no real they don't know the cause, nothing to pinpoint on. And, you know, I'm just a little bit, I don't know if that's what it is, because, like, generally people have generalized anxiety disorder. It's really fucking bad, but it seems to be a little easier to control, a little easier to live with. at least from the people that I've seen with generalized anxiety disorder compared to me, that I just fucking hide it. But it's always there, you know? And then sometimes it'll be like, if I go see the fucking psychiatrist, it'll be like, or they used to be like, oh, you're looking better this week, or, oh, I can tell how you're feeling just by looking at you. And I'm like, no, they can get a sense of how I'm feeling by looking at me, and I'm like, no, that's not how it works. Fucking fake this, you dumb motherfucker. I thought therapists knew that everybody faked everything. What the fuck's up with you? So that was my reaction. And, the OCD symptoms. The thing I did that was obsessive compulsive was wash my hands, became germophobic for a while, but mainly I got over that. It was more of an outlet for my anxiety, a way to wash my hands helped me, and it still does a little bit. I do a little bit too much, but that was bad. Good, that was bad. And, that eventually that got a little bit better, so that was good, but then everything else got way, way worse. You have to have an outlet for your fucking issues. That's the biggest thing. You gotta talk to somebody or something, or do something, have an outlet. And that was my only outlet at the time. I have other outlets now. Most of them are drugs. But another one is this. Talking to a fucking computer, hoping people will stumble upon it and say, hey, I can connect with that and relate to what he's saying. But I don't know. That's the thing I want to talk about real quick. I'm trying to keep these videos in general below 10 minutes, but this one's already over, so it's over 10 minutes, so fuck it, I might as well also get into my medications, because I've been wanting to, give you a sense of what I am. The first medication that I did was, of course, the first one that pretty much anyone who says they have depression gets, and that's Zoloft, which is fucking shit. It's probably, to me, it felt like a placebo that is fucking, it was just pointless. It didn't do a fucking thing. I took that for, a year. At least, like, I was taking that while I was taking other medications for this therapist. Now, I tried after that, what wasn't really improving my depression. I was like, I need something else, I got Wellbutrin, and that, I could notice side effects, and Zoloft, I didn't notice any side effects. Wellbutrin, I could notice side effects. Really bored, not motivated, but it was like nowhere near as bad as the next one, which I tried, which was Abilify. Made me much, much, much more bored than Wellbutrin did. Made me irritable and fucked up. I really don't recommend it. I recommend trying it for a month and then seeing if it helps you, because everybody's different. But it doesn't fucking help me. It didn't help me. I only took it for 1 month, and then I was like, fuck it, and I quit it. And my mom was like, and told me that I seemed irritated in the period of withdrawal. There's always withdrawal period. And for a while I tried no medications for the depression, but anti-anxiety meds. That was the first one I did, was Ativan. Took that a while. Took that last year sometime, about half a year ago maybe. So, right around when I turned 18, I started taking that one. And that one, helps the anxiety a little bit, but not much. It's like the most mild benzodiazepine, which if you don't know what that is, Google it right fucking now, because they do help sometimes. But in those situations, they don't. So when that didn't really help me too much, I tried Klonopin instead, and that's what I'm currently on. Probably been on it for 2 months now. Yeah, maybe. No, I don't even know. I'm bad at time. But, yeah, probably 3, maybe. And,
Yeah, Scotty, I really have to go.
Sorry, it's hard for me to talk when my family's here.
I
Just
mixed
paranoid.
the having that one just not
The
that
walls
way.
are thin. You can hear everything. Fuck. Then the Clonopin, something like that. Started out with a low dose. Increased it. But of course they prescribe you very small amount. At least I got prescribed a small fucking amount. Not enough to really help with my anxiety. But it did help a little bit for a while until I built that fucking tolerance. That was really too big to deal with. Unless I took a lot, and they don't prescribe me enough to take a lot, so yeah, that's where I'm at now. You know, next appointment with my psychiatrist is April 6th. So for now, I'm just on the Klonopin, just taking that. It's really not doing anything anymore because, you know, because of the anxiety, because of the tolerance. And I think that's all the medication I've been on. I was prescribed a patch once, but I didn't take it because I felt too bad about the price my parents would be paying for it, because I have a job, like I told you guys, a fucking gamer, but I just got that, and it's minimum wage, and I'm a piece of shit. And anyway, I'm on my parents' insurance anyway, so the lowest I could get it down to with insurance was $200. That's fucked up. Part of the reason I only see my psychiatrist once a month is because this motherfucker charges like over $300 a visit. It's fucking insane. So I'm not about to tack on another $200 a month to that, just for my fucked up head, you know? Because without insurance, that would have been $1,200. And that's another reason I didn't want to do it, is because, you know, you realize you're just a fucking piece of the system. You're just for profit. That's it. They don't care about you. They care about your depression, so they can profit off of it, or your anxiety, or your fucking bipolar disorder, whatever mental illness you have. You know, and some of these are classified as antipsychotics or anti-epileptics, but they're also supposed to help treat depression. It's like there's no real medication that helps all people with depression. There's no one answer medically in the pharmaceutical industry. There's not enough research on the drugs that need to be researched, and there's too much research on the drugs that are chemically made by humans, and it's fucked. And you're fucked, or you're the one getting fucked by this terrible system. But, you know, anyway, like I said, this has gone on a lot longer than most of the videos are going to go. But I hope that gives you a brief sense of me, and I'm going to talk a lot more about the medications, their side effects and shit later in other videos. But for now, I think 7 out. Y'all see you tomorrow, motherfucker.